Okay, so we're essentially going to take a look at our lines today. And also, feel free to comment down below and let me know if the framing of the video looks good or if it's way too zoomed in on my face. I thought it was a good shot, but, leave a comment below and I'll help tailor it to your viewing needs, essentially. So, without further ado, let's jump into the video. And today I wanted it to be a technical video where we actually go onto the key items that we trade. And this is to help us prepare for the month of June. Help us prepare by putting down key levels and key lines marking either support or resistance. And those are really two basic fundamental concepts of trading, support and resistance. So it's kind of, good and necessary to know where stocks are going to end up, where they're going to fall to, where they're going to try to push up to. And these are psychological values that, essentially are random and are just set by the market. But there's enough people like you and I out there trading who care about the levels that it's almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy. So the levels do, in fact, mean something. I saw a great meme out there, a few years ago. Stock technical analysis is like astrology for men. Yeah, of course, everyone tries to talk to you about astrology all the time, but I'll also try to talk to you about technical analysis. But anyway, let's go over to our computer here. And we're looking at TQQQ, of course. We'll map this out eventually, I think, for TQs. But let's go to the baseline here. So let's go to the NASDAQ QQQ. And the reason why did it change like that? Okay, we'll go to daily trade. All these widgets on Webull. I think I double clicked. So the reason I like to actually trade the NASDAQ is it's a little bit more volatile than the S&P 500. If you look at the SPY, which is the S&P 500 ETF, it was basically, it's basically a little bit less volatile. The NASDAQ is composed of tech stocks, while the S&P 500, of course, is the top 500 companies in the US. So that's just a little note there. Before we launch into it, I have my 9 and 20 set. We're gonna take this 180 period moving average out just to help it clean it up a little bit. Well, you know what? Let's clean it up even more so we're not even seeing any lines at all. We're gonna go to the day and see if that's too far. So essentially, I've got some lines that I've already, some channels that I've already created in the past. And yeah, we can see that we are basically following this channel. So let's just boost it out here. So this is the channel that we're currently trading in right now. Now, I wanted to do this, kind of recap because we are entering June. And, I just wanted to get us familiarized. So let's go out on a year scale. So maybe day is too much. Let's go on the 1 hour time frame. Maybe that's too much as well. Okay, let's start from the day. And then here we're going to go back to, essentially 2023. Okay, so my vision was to basically create levels from 2023 on. But you can see we've been in a rally since the beginning of 2023, basically. So we're just going to zoom it out on the daily. We're going to start to mark our key support and resistance levels. And when you look at it, back in the past, wow, okay, who knew, 260 basically was the bottom of the market. Who's to say it won't go lower, but it's not really looking that way. So let's do a little red line. Let's do it shallow. So we'll do red lines for 1 year. We'll color code it on different time frames that we're looking at. So we're looking at the daily chart. So every candlestick is a day, of course. We've covered this in our other videos if you've been watching. We're going to mark another line right. Let's see. Where's another area? Right here is another key area that we see here. And I'm just seeing how many touch points are there. How many touch points are there on the line? essentially. And that's going to mark, okay, is it a support right here, or is it a resistance where it's breaking through? And, it doesn't have to bounce off these candles. It could go right through like, it has, but the point is just to mark the levels. So let's continue here, and we'll track that right there. That line right there. We'll track that right there. Smooth out the line. You know what? Can we apply this to default? Because I'm getting tired of all that. Okay, cool. So let's get another line going here. Anyway, folks, I hope you're having an enjoyable time watching this video. Yeah, and bravo to us. Thank you for 460 subscribers now. I'm very proud of where we come. I just started this channel very recently, so I'm very proud of how far we've come. You know what? Let's move that up just a little bit. Cool. Delete that. Okay. Let's mark another right here. There we go. We'll move that down just a little bit. Just a little bit. I think of a 50 Cent song right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I love 50 Cent. That's one of my faves. He's one of my faves. Anyway, comment down below who your music favorite is. Not my favorite, but one of my faves. So we are actually right here at this point. Again, look at this. We've been going crazy off all that debt ceiling news. It's been insane. And let's mark it up the pole basically. So this was another level. We'll move that down a little bit. And they're rough estimates, right? It's showing us kind of where some hesitation was in the market there. And then we're going to mark the top right here with a thicker red line. So there we go. It's looking a little bit messy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lines. And there we go. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go on the hourly, see how all that looks. Ooh, look at that. So we have some good points. Look, this basically bounced off the red, and this basically bounced off the red right today. Isn't that crazy? It's kind of wild when you think, oh, I'm just drawing lines, but how does that actually match up? So we'll look at the 1 hour, and the 1 hour, I don't know, what are other key levels on the 1 hour? Yeah, we might as well. And this channel, I might get a little like hectic with this channel, but let's just do, you know what? Let's do a light purple on the 1 hour, and that is going to be golden for us here. Let's mark the 1 hour right there. Okay. Let's get us another line going. This kind of was a point. And again, I'm just doing a rough calculation so that when we are day trading, we're going to be able to like very quickly see, okay, here's where that line is. And here's where, that point of resistance is. So we're going to throw another one in right here. So 3 is good for the 1 hour. And then we're going to go into the 30-minute. And we can see this grayed out area, of course, is extended hours. So every one of these blacks is a day. Kind of cool to see it like that. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're going to go to 5-minute and check it out. Look at this. We were basically hovering. So I think this is going to help us in our trading, essentially, throughout the month. And while I might not be able to, live stream my trading or do a lot of that live, it's at least going to be helpful to, post for these posting in the updates, for posting the updates of my trades, showing, okay, we bounced off this level happened, and so on and so forth. So that's good for now. We've got 9 lines, red lines, and 3 purple 1 hour lines. And I like to trade with the 1 minute. I might back it up to the 5-minute. That's just kind of what I like to do for right now. Okay. Well, everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm glad that we could draw lines today, and hope that you like that video, like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. I know that about 80% of my viewers out there are not subscribed viewers. So you got to get on that. Hit the subscribe button right now. And comment down below, what was your favorite part of this video? Do you set lines? Do you have technical indicators? All that good stuff. So I'll see you in the next one. Take care.